Hey Scorpio, welcome back to another reading. I pray you're well. Make sure you like, share, comment, and subscribe to the tribe if you haven't already. Let's go ahead and hop in, all right? Scorpio. Holy Spirit, what does Scorpio need to know at this time? What are the most important messages for Scorpio, please? All right, so you got the World here. So right now, I feel like there's a lot that you need to be thankful for. I'm seeing somebody giving themselves a pat on the back. I see you feeling whole, feeling complete. You've accomplished something successfully here. So congratulations are in order. So it's time for the next phase, the next shift. What's next? The Four of Cups. So I feel like you're in an energy where you want to keep going. You want to keep moving. You don't want to allow yourself to become stagnant or aloof. I feel like at this time, it will be a great time to find any blind spots or double checking things, reading things over, checking the fine print, crossing your T's and dotting your I's. All right. I feel like if there's an opportunity that's coming in or an offer that's coming in that you're not interested in, say no. Yeah, the King of Cups in reverse. Someone could be feeling emotionally unstable in your energy, Scorpio, or this could be you, the King of Cups. But I feel like it's due to somebody completing something successfully. And the energy outside of you was not expecting this. Someone may have been expecting for you to hit a brick wall or for you to be sad and depressed about something. Yeah, the Ten of Wands could be about a relationship, a breakup, someone becoming overly emotional, or somebody could be overextending themselves. I feel like somebody is also rejecting a manipulator, an emotional manipulator. Somebody has become emotionally unavailable here and is causing somebody some stress here. Or I feel like this was the plan, Scorpio. The plan was to cause you emotional distress, emotional unfulfillment, being emotionally unstable. And I feel like this is somebody you need to reject because it's going to bring you stress. It's going to bring you a feeling of overwhelmness. I'm also getting bittersweet or taking the good with the bad or seeing the glass half full at this time is very important. I'm also picking up saving your money here or staying indoors, only going to events or only going places where you're invited. And if you actually want to go, there's no need for you to overextend yourself at this time. You got shit to do. What's the World? Yeah, the Emperor, just period. So I feel like you've completed some sort of task. You may have been initiated or you're leveling up spiritually, practically. I feel like you're somebody of high authority. You're taking control of your life. You have a power like unto God is what it says. A power like unto God. So I feel like you're in your God or goddess energy. And you're just over the bullshit. You're over the mundane, daunting bullshit. What's the Four of Cups? I feel like you're removing yourself from sadness. Yeah, the Seven of Swords reverse. Are you removing yourself from people who don't motivate themselves? It's like somebody is sad because they couldn't scam you or they couldn't steal from you or they couldn't deceive you because you're blocking them out, you're leveling up, you're climbing the ladder. You're getting further and further away from somebody, away from them, their emotional games, their manipulative tactics. Somebody who is not tapped in spiritually. Somebody is emotionally drained. What's the King of Cups reverse? Yeah, the Seven of Pentacles and the Nine of Wands. I feel like somebody is agitated or irritated at the fact that you've given up on them or you're no longer investing in them or you're seeing somebody as a waste of time. And now they feel locked out or they feel blocked out because you're creating a barrier. You're putting up boundaries. They don't like this. I feel like this is somebody who is very intrusive. They want to invade your space. They want to just take up space. And I feel like you're not allowing that anymore. I feel like you're preparing for greatness. What's the 10 of Wands? You're preparing for greatness and nothing else matters. Yeah, the 9 of Swords reverse. Queen of Pentacles. So I feel like you've released anxiety. You've released fear. You've released panic and paranoia over your responsibilities. Like, you know, they're taken care of and they're handled and everything is working for your good. So anyone who is in opposition to that gotta go. Yeah, absolutely. Give me more for the World and the Emperor. The 2 of Wands. So being at a crossroad here, I feel like you're no longer at a crossroad because you're following your own intuition. You're paying attention to your inner compass here, and you're trusting your decisions with the Emperor and the World. All right. So yeah, I'm hearing nothing even matters by Lauryn Hill. So there could be a Gemini very significant in your energy. But I feel like you're making plans to go towards your abundance, your purpose. You're on to the next. You're on to the next. Like, I mean, there's just no stopping you. There's full speed ahead. You have a lot of momentum under you, Scorpio. And that's just that on that. You can have Aries in your chart. What's the 4 of Cups and the 7 of Swords reverse? Somebody's sad. Somebody feels like they're stuck. The Hierophant and the 10 of Cups, the King of Wands. So somebody is feeling stuck because you've done something. Oh, I'm hearing New World Order. I feel like somebody is stuck here, Scorpio, because you're choosing to do things in an orthodoxy way, or because you're doing things a traditional way. You're becoming more tuned into your religion or your spirituality. All right. I feel like some of you guys, you want a family. You want a family now, or, you know, you're taking things that have to do with the nature of your heart more seriously. You're taking God more seriously, your journey towards spirituality more seriously. Like, I feel like you spend too much time in the dark. Now it's time for you to come to the light, showcase who you are, show what God has done for you. I feel like it's speaking through your actions as well, and also the fruit that you bear. I feel like you're a very loving parent as well, whoever you are, and I feel like you're in a loving, committed, devoted relationship, or you're going towards one. You may have felt indifferent about relationships, or you've gotten over the fact that relationships, everybody isn't like you in relationships. And I also feel like you're getting over the fact that, because I'm hearing misunderstood. Give me one more here. You could be connecting with a Taurus or a Pisces. What's the Hierophant and the 10 of Cups? Some of you guys could be going towards marriage or a long-term commitment here. Yeah, the Fool. The Fool. A new journey ahead. Taking a leap of faith. Going towards the unknown with no fear. You're fearless at this time. You're taking a risk here when it comes to a relationship, when it comes to love, when it comes to following divine's instructions. Yeah, I'm hearing God did not mean for men to be alone. And I'm hearing he who finds a wife find a good thing. So if you're a male Scorpio, I feel like your wife is in very close range if you're single. I feel like if you're in a commitment, if you're in a relationship, this relationship is getting ready to go down a new journey. I picked up on vow renewals. All right, but nobody can sabotage this. The Seven of Swords is in reverse. So I feel like people have given up. People feel defeated. People are backing down and surrendering to this connection or to the relationship with you and the Most High. What's the King of Cups reverse? We got the Eight of Swords. Somebody could be facing jail time, or somebody feels exiled. They feel left out. Somebody may feel like you left them for dead, Scorpio, but this is somebody who cannot take accountability. The King of Cups reverse could be another Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces, but they feel left for dead because they don't want to own up to their part in something. They don't want to own up to the fact that they neglected you, that they breadcrumbed you, they manipulated you, left you hanging, left you waiting, putting you in a mindset of scarcity, or attempted to at least. But I'm hearing here and seeing that because they were not successful in doing that, they feel trapped. This is somebody who feels trapped mentally, emotionally, physically. This person has no motion. They're struggling. Like there's a struggle for this person. It's a challenge for this person to get up every day. They don't know how to motivate themselves or encourage themselves. Maybe they got that from you and you're no longer giving them that. So now they don't know what to do. They don't know the answer. They don't know the key. They don't know the major key into getting out of some sort of mental entrapment or physical distress. They don't know the key. And it's very simple. And I feel like you've told this person before. That's why I'm not saying it. Because there's something about you telling somebody the same thing over and over and over again. What's the Ten of Wands with the Nine of Swords reverse for Scorpio? The Two of Swords. So somebody could be at a stalemate. Somebody is feeling torn. Somebody is indecisive, very indecisive. Somebody doesn't know how to take care of business here. And I feel like you've released this person. You've let them go. You're no longer taking on their stress. What is this? I feel like you knew how to get yourself out of a situation. You knew how to get yourself out of some sort of entrapment. Yeah, the King of Pentacles. And the Eight of Wands. I feel like, this is somebody who was banking on you to save them or to give them the recipe, give them the sauce in regards to how they can come up out of a Ten of Wands energy. They're looking for some sort of communication, a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. This could be, I just heard codependent. Give me one more here. The Tower. Scorpio, Aries. Somebody's going through a major tower here, Scorpio, and they're going to be communicating with you to get some sort of advice on how they can maneuver out of a situation, how they can get themselves out of a tower, out of some sort of destruction. All right. This is fast communication. This is fast moving energy. Changes in the air. An exciting adventure into the unknown. I feel like somebody wants to go with you, Scorpio. Somebody's like, take me there. I want to go there. Somebody's a rugrat. Take me to that great place of wonders and wishes. Yeah, somebody feels like you've exiled them and you've left them in a tower moment. You've left them in the ashes that they created. They are responsible for rising above them, just like you. Nobody helped you, Scorpio. Nobody helped you rise from the ashes and become the phoenix you are. I feel like you just take great instructions, directions. You take notes, mental notes at that. People always, okay, people may think that Scorpio isn't listening, but when it comes time to showing and proving, you always show the fuck up, Scorpio. I feel like you're getting ready to witness that somebody just don't listen, didn't hear a word that came out of your mouth ever, but now they're reaching their hand out for you. Somebody could be experiencing a divorce, a breakup. Somebody could be experiencing some sort of like somebody's in a volatile situation or a dangerous situation somebody's in, and it happens so fast. I'm hearing it happen like that. What's this? What's the Tower in the Eight of Wands? The Four of Swords. Somebody is going to be reaching out to you from a hospital. Somebody is not well, Scorpio. Somebody got attacked. Okay? Somebody is battered and bruised here. I'm picking it up and I'm seeing it in my head. Somebody's calling you from like a major hospital. If you're from Cali, like Centinela Hospital, wherever you are, Scorpio, this person is at the most traumatic hospital where they take all the trauma patients. Somebody was severely attacked here. I feel like you're going to be getting a phone call, or you're going to be in the midst of meditating, or you're going to be doing something that is relaxing to your soul, and your phone is going to be blowing the fuck up. That's what I'm getting there. I see somebody handcuffed to a hospital bed. You got judgment. Somebody was doing something they didn't have no business doing. And it's like, even though they got hurt in the situation, they're still going to jail. They're still going to jail. And that's just that on that. I feel like because you weren't there to save them, Scorpio. You weren't there. You weren't there to be Superman or Superwoman. The last days of the planet Omega. I feel like you gave somebody, like, it was the last chance for somebody with you. It was the last chance for somebody to work with you. It was the last chance for somebody to play with you. It was the last time for somebody to attempt to do spell work and magic on you. It was the last time for somebody to play in your face. It was Eight of Cups, Magician, Eight of Pentacles. Like, it just was the last time. You've awakened. The star. You're too far ahead. The stars are looking up at you, Scorpio. Do we need anything else? Do we need anything else from my Scorpios? Okay. Not from that deck. Let's see. My beautiful, beautiful Scorpios. I pray you're well, babes. What else for my Scorpios, Holy Spirit? What else do they need to know? What do they need to hear? You have yin, the number 2, period. And you have image. So let's read yin. All right. Some of you guys could be coming into a twin flame connection, or you could be meeting somebody new. There's some sort of collaboration here as well. All right. It says the essential meaning for yin, the feminine principle of receptivity, letting someone else make the first move, gathering information and taking in cues, the art of conscious allowing. Didn't I say if you're a male Scorpio, your divine feminine is here or on the way? Yeah, that's divine feminine. Okay. The oracle's message. This is a time of calculated receptivity as you gracefully await what's as you gracefully await what is coming to you, ready to accept it when it appears. Yin does not involve frozen dreams or even resting, but rather consciously allowing things to flow to you, poised to receive the bounty that will be made available to you. It implies sensitivity as you alertly study the actions of others and contemplate how they will affect you and yours. Remember, you must make space for miracles to appear. Be the shaped, not the shaper, and you'll see how quickly your dreams manifest. Ashe? For a relationship message, it says, let others take the lead right now. Your power lies in small gestures, soft awareness, and conscious surrender. By yielding the reins, you will find yourself effortlessly moving closer to what you truly desire. Permit others to tell you who they are and who they can be to you by allowing their actions to speak about them. You will be pleasantly surprised, Scorpio. Okay, let me read the protection message. It says, do you have do you have trouble receiving? You stop the flow of abundance when you continually insist upon being the giver. You can't always lead, always give, always teach. You must be the student, the open vessel, and the one who receives the gifts, gestures, or offer in equal measure. Open up and let love in, abundance, and spirit fill you without demand or expectation. Just receive the bounty that is yours. All right, Scorpio, I love you.